Run Junkies, welcome back to the May training update. I hope it's not too breezy. I've got the windows open. I've had the windows open now for several days. It's been a glorious, almost summer-like conditions here. So it is Sunday, May 3rd, and here's where we've gotten, you guys. I have painted my laundry room and reorganized it. So that's happened, and then I spent an afternoon pulling all the dandelions. That's where we are, guys. This is where we are living now. This is how desperate I am to keep myself entertained. And really, if I do another puzzle, I think I may go insane. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm doing it. It is Mother's Day. We are still safer at home. We are on safer at home orders right now. They've started to lift some of the restrictions, and places are opening back up. I actually have a hair appointment in the next week or two. I have a dentist appointment. My son has an orthodontist appointment, so we're kind of getting back out there. I tried to motivate myself a little bit with some things. So I got these in the mail. I was inspired by the J. Crows. I do have these on Audible, on audiobook, but I finally got the hard copy. Okay, J. Crows, I'm there. Hey, you want to do this as a production? I'm in. Seriously, I would like to audition. For any part I can get. I mean, whatever. So my husband and my son took the dog to the dog park, and I have the house to myself, you guys. It's amazing. I don't know how long. It might just be for a couple of hours, but I don't care. Now they're cleaning my car. They're cleaning my car. And it really needed it. So, got my car. They're digging everything out. The dog is trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, hi there. Like this. Just hold by hand, get it off the floor, and get it into the trash.
Look at how clean the inside of my car is, especially that seat. That seat right there is where my son always sits. And let's just say it hasn't been that clean in probably 10 years. Tuesday morning, the 12th, it's actually my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. It's still too early. It is actually just after 5 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to go out for some speed work today. It's a 2 to 1 hard to easy ratio. 2 minutes hard, 1 minute easy. That hard effort is at 5K race pace, and that's somewhere, I've set my watch for somewhere between 8:45 and 9:30. It's gonna be a good effort. It's gonna be maybe 8 repetitions of those. It's gonna be about 4 miles total. But yeah, I I'm gonna get ready to get out for my run. I gotta lace up myself, I gotta leash up the dog, and somehow get myself awake enough to go do this thing. Got Miko the Wonder Mutt, and we are ready to go just for a little bit easy run. I am keeping it, actually I slept in a little bit today. I allowed myself to not get up at 10 after 4. I got up at like 4:40. Wow, I slept in this morning. I've been getting up, trying to get up earlier and earlier so I can get out before the sun rises and to avoid a lot of the people at this point. Yesterday was the general registration for Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, and there's a lot going on with that. They've dramatically reduced the number of bibs available, so it sold out within an hour. All races sold out within an hour. I did get in for AP registration for the half marathon. Decided the half marathon may be a good option if I needed a proof of time, because no races are going on right now. My proof of time race, which is New Orleans half marathon, is about to expire in February. With no 10 milers or half marathons on the horizon, I want to get a solid proof of time for the next couple of years for these Disney races. You're a big guy. Hi, Mr. Beaver. There's two. There's a second one. Look at how hard they're working. All right, good morning, guys. It is Saturday, mid-May. I am out for my Love the Run 10K race effort. This is also going to count for the uncanceled Project 10K for this week. I'm going for a hard effort this morning, so I'm not going to take you with me necessarily. I'm just going to get out for a quick warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'm going to hit it hard. My goal pace for today is 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 47 seconds. It seems random, but that is the goal today. It won't be a PR, but I am going to pretty much push pace today. It is first light. I want to make sure that I'm well warmed up. I spent 10 minutes foam rolling, another 8 minutes doing my dynamic warm-ups. I feel nice and loose, ready to go. Well, I got done. Whoo, baby. That was a tough one. All right. So I split this run up into 3 parts. First 2 miles, 5 to 10 seconds slower than what I wanted my average pace to be, which was about 10:06. Second 2 miles, around that 10:06, that goal race pace. Last 2.23 miles, I wanted at or below goal race pace. Keeping myself in check. The nice thing about having a built-in negative split is that you're conserving your energy. And I programmed my Garmin to give me very tight windows in terms of pace. And it worked out pretty well. This course is really good. In fact, it reminded me a lot of the Fortitude 10K that I did a couple of years ago. Some turns, but mostly flat. Some slightly steeper sections, but overall very flat. And I felt like I could keep a consistent pace. I started to flag a little bit in mile 5, and then after I passed mile 6, I just had like a quarter of a mile to go. I got hit with a massive side stitch, like doubling me over, and unfortunately I couldn't continue running even for that last quarter of a mile. Like there was no pushing through. I just couldn't breathe through it. So paused the watch for a second, caught my breath, and then finished strong. At 6.3 miles, which is over a 10K, officially unofficial time is 1:03:31. That does not include the pause, which was probably about 30 seconds. But when I look at what the actual 10K part of that was, it'll be interesting to see what Trading Peaks comes back at. So, but I'm happy with that run. It was a solid effort. It was good for my mental game. And I feel good. I feel good. No, I didn't hit my goal of 1:02:47, but that's okay. It was a benchmark run. I feel really good about it. Here's me with my mask on. First time I've actually gone into a store for 2 months. I'm going to the garden store, hopefully to pick up some flowers and some vegetables to grow this summer. I don't know. Because it's Memorial Day weekend, we are full-blown yard work this weekend, because that's what you do. I want to show you a little bit about what I've been planting and been caring for the last couple of weeks since I went to the greenhouse. So we're starting the backyard. So right here we have, which ones are these? These are the red bell peppers. These two here are red bell peppers. This one and that one are yellow bell peppers. And this one is zucchini. So unfortunately we ran out of pots, so I couldn't transplant them, but I'm gonna show you in a minute where I put those. But what's really exciting is that these guys have little fruit coming in, so they're doing pretty well. I have jalapeno here, traditional green jalapeno here, but then these are gonna be purple jalapeno. I can't wait to see what that looks like. On a whim, I decided to try beets, so we'll see how that goes. And then these are the flower pots that I planted just to get some color in the backyard. I've got that one, and I've got that one there. Now these guys here, I transplanted from the front yard. I had a whole garden of succulents that we wanted to rip out so we could kind of start over. And along with that were columbine. Now guys, if you haven't seen one of these, this is the state flower of Colorado. Columbine grows wild in the high alpine meadows, and it comes in a variety of colors, but this purple is traditionally the official state flower. My husband bought cilantro and basil, and oh my god, because we make chili all the time, we always have to buy cilantro. Well, we don't have to buy cilantro anymore, because check this out, this is insane. Look at that. That is cilantro. If you guys want cilantro, I've got cilantro. So, 2 pots of cilantro, and then our basil is coming in famously, doing very, very, very well. Looking forward to making some pesto with that. I have 3 more things to show you. So I did have the one zucchini up front, or up on the patio, and now I've got another one in the ground back here. So that is our in-ground zucchini plant, and I think he's doing pretty well. It looks like we're already starting to flower up a little bit. These are tomatoes. I've got beefsteak tomatoes back here. A couple of years ago I did tomatoes in this spot and they did really, really well. So I'm hoping that we can do a couple of tomato plants. There's the other one over there. I do have to say that this month we hit 3,000 subscribers and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more excited. So to all of you who are brand new to the channel, welcome and thank you so much for subscribing. I know a lot of you guys have been with me almost since the beginning in those very first cringy episodes. So thank you guys. All right, good morning and happy Memorial Day. It is Monday, May 25th, and it is a holiday for us here. Memorial Day is traditionally the day that the Boulder runs up north, and I didn't sign up for that this year, but they went virtual. So I am dressed as if I'm going to run the virtual Boulder anyway. Guys, if you ever have a 50 states list for, you know, doing a race in every state, the Boulder should be on your list for Colorado. Boulder 10K. It is truly one of the most fun races I've done outside of Disney, and it's an experience that you won't soon forget. I've done it four times. It's a challenging race to PR, but it certainly is fun. And the nice thing is they pushed the race this year to Labor Day. That's 5 miles for me today. Felt really good. Heart rate was a bit higher. This is definitely a nutrition thing. Nutrition and hydration. Sleep, restless sleep. A lot of things kind of piled up and didn't really allow for a great run today, but it wasn't horrible either. I've had worse in the last week. So beautiful Monday morning holiday run, and as I suspected, it was cool enough and early enough and wet enough that not a lot of people out. I, however, the people that I did see, was the only one that was wearing star-spangled gear. Hey, I am all about celebrating holidays, so here's to a reset today. I'm gonna head in, get this week started, and close out the video here pretty quick for you. Hey guys, I'm gonna close it out for the month of May. This last week has been probably the roughest yet, certainly this month, if not through the whole quarantine shutdown orders. While businesses are opening back up and we're getting back to normal, life here is still kind of where we've been. We've been kind of sheltering in place and not going out and doing a lot of things. So it's been pretty much the same as it has been for the last couple of months, until it wasn't. This is my life now, right here. This is my life. Yeah, you guys are so jealous, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, this is my life. Our refrigerator water line sprung a leak and caused a lot of water damage, not just in the kitchen on the hardwood floors, but in the basement bedroom. So that's been going on for a few weeks, I guess. And as I'm recording this right now, I have massive fans in the basement bedroom and the kitchen drying everything out. And we are gonna be undergoing a massive reconstruction project, which may take up to 6 months. So that's awesome. Like many of you, I'm finding it hard to get and stay motivated. And for many of you, it's the running and the fitness. It's like, I don't have a race on the calendar. Why should I go running? For me, it's the exact opposite. I am plenty motivated around my running and fitness journey. It's everything else that I'm finding hard to find my mojo and get my groove on with that. The videos, the podcasts, the content has been challenging. The creative process is stunted because my attention is spread so much more thin. My son just finished his last week of school. The last day of school was yesterday. We celebrated in a car parade for the 8th graders, but at least while he's been home, he has been online learning. So he's had something to do. Now that summer's rolling around, pools are still closed, playgrounds are still closed, and it's gonna be hard for him to find something to do. So camps are canceled, many of his camps are canceled. So my attention is going to continue to be spread a bit more thin than I would like. The structure of a school day is just as beneficial to me as it is to my son. So it is going to be challenging this summer to get content out to you. I can't make any promises. I wish I could. I went into 2020 having huge grand plans for this channel and for the podcast, and life happened. Something massive happened, world-changing events, and here we sit, and I find victory in getting a pot of mac and cheese made. You know, that's where we sit right now. So I can't make any promises for what I'm gonna be bringing or when. I can promise you that I'm going to continue to do the best I can with what I got. Other announcements this week: the Boston Marathon was canceled. That tentpole marathon, that big hope that a lot of us had for fall race season. Now, it wasn't BAA that canceled it, it was the state of Massachusetts, but you have to wonder what is going to happen to the rest of the Abbott World Majors that are falling in the autumn race season. So Chicago is among them. And I haven't made any decisions about that. I'm going to continue to watch and see what happens. And if that decision is made for me, that's just fine. But I do feel that I'm leaning a certain direction about that. And I will let you guys know what that is in next month's update. So I don't know where my running journey is going to take me. I just know that I need it for my mental and emotional health, as well as my physical. So with the hope of leaving you on a hopefully slightly more positive note, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you're struggling with motivation, if you're struggling to just go do the thing, whatever that thing is, you know that you're not alone, that we all have our struggles, and that we're trying, all of us, to get through all of this as best we can with what we have. So know that I'm thinking about you. Know that I am still here. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to continue to do this for as long as I can, whatever this is. So thank you for being here. Remember that you have no limits. So go find your awesome. And until next time, happy running.